Howdy, welcome back. Well, today I'm trying my German Pilsner, which was brewed a month ago. It was from a kit. It's the Worldwide Brewery's Classic German Pilsner. A long name for a kit. Yeah, the Worldwide Brewery's Classic German Pilsner. It's a 1-can kit, or rather 1 tub. Because what you get is a 1.5 kilogram tub of Breeze, like an extra light or a Pilsner light liquid malt extract, and then it gives you a sachet of hop oil, and that includes aroma oil and also like an isomerized hop oil, so you get the bitterness. So it is literally just extract with isomerized hop extract and a flavour hop extract or hop oil. I kept this at 15 degrees as it was fermenting with Nova Lager yeast, and it kept that temperature for 2 weeks. I then bottled, and it's been about 12 days, 13 days in the bottle, so it's ready for a taste, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to use this pub glass because it's all I've got available, which I've just washed. And there it is in the glass. First thing I notice is how pale this is. This is a real pale looking beer. On camera it looks a lot darker, trust me. It might look actually quite nice. Yes, it does on the monitor. This is a really sort of like washed out yellow. It's like a watercolour yellow. There's no head at all, and I think that's because there's hardly any protein in this. Just looks one disappointing pint. Let's take the aroma. It doesn't smell of anything. I mean, you've really got to dig to try and find anything in the aroma. It was only a £15 kit though, so really light floral hop. There's a sweet aroma to it, but it's faint. It's really faint. Oh God. Right, I'm going to take a taste. Cheers. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of biscuity malt. Really little. I mean, I'm talking really little. It's carbonated well. The bubbles are streaming up, but there's no flipping head. I think it's because there's no protein. They've used a really watered down malt extract. It's taken all the protein away. There's no real hop flavour, there's no bitterness at all, despite the fact that there's isomerized hop extract in that sachet, and I know that because I tasted it, and it's really bitter. So that there was some in the sachet, but nowhere near enough to bitter 23 litres. It's gassy though. I'm burping. So I'm going to have to improve it. Right, let's first of all fix the head. Now, you know, I've bought all these gadgets in the past. You know, things, you know, little trays that you can put it on and it creates a head, and soda streams. Slurpy Dave's beer, pubs and jokes channel. If you don't subscribe, you need to. He's a Manchester man. He's a northerner like me, and but he lives in the Isle of Man now. But he has a YouTube channel. He visits a lot of old pubs in Salford and Manchester, and the occasional homebrew he samples as well. It's a really good channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Slurpy Dave's. I think it's beers, pubs and jokes. Proper Mancunian, proper northerner. And he showed me this trick. He said, on those videos where I've been showing these gadgets, he said just use a syringe. So I'm going to use a syringe. Just a little bit. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. And we're going to see if it creates a head. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit and then give it a squirt. Oh, there we go. And there it is. You can create a nice head on this. Do it 2 or 3 times. Fizzes it up and doesn't do anything to the flavour, doesn't do anything to the mouthfeel, but it just makes a nice, more aesthetically pleasing beer. So thanks for that tip, Dave. Yeah, if you've got a problem with your homebrew and head retention, just give it a squirt with a syringe and problem solved. So that's sort of fixed the problem with the head, and from experience, because I had one before I started filming just to check everything works fine, that head sticks around for a while as well. So what am I going to do about the flavour? Well, I can't really do anything with the flavour. Can't have any more malt at this stage, and I don't have any hop aroma oils, otherwise I'd have added that and added some flavour and aroma to the beer. But what I do have is 6% isomerised hop extract. What 6% means is that for 1 ml, just 1 ml of this in 10 litres produces a 6 IBU bitterness. So what I'm going to do is just add a few drops to this, and we'll see if it just gives the beer something, you know, at least a little bit more bitterness. So here we go with the syringe. Just a little bit. I'm not going to squeeze it all in. I'm just going to actually drop in just a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was 7 actually. I'll squeeze the rest of this back in, and then I don't know if you can see on camera. It's sort of like a cloudy appearance. So I'm going to do some more of these squirts just to see if it mixes it all together. There you go. Right, so we've got a head, we've got some isomerised hop extract in here, which should give it a nice bitterness. Let's see what it tastes like now. And I'm not cheating, because it came with hop oils. Now the isomerised hop extract doesn't actually have any flavour or aroma, but I think it does. And it seems to have improved the aroma of it. You don't have to hunt so far to find these flavours anymore. That could be because of the increased carbonation, and you can actually smell it. It's going up your nose, you know. Flavour wise, yeah. For my taste, and I like bitter beers, dry bitter beers. It was already dry because of the 1 kilogram of dextrose I used, but it's really improved it now. It's a nice bitterness at the back end, and like I say, despite it not having any flavour, I think it really does. I think there's, or for some reason that bitterness has reduced my perception of the sweetness, and there was a slight sweetness to this beer, and so I'm tasting a bit more of the hop oils that I used in the kit. that is a better beer now, but it was only 15 quid. This is what the beer should have tasted like, to be honest. They haven't given enough hop oil, whether it's the isomerized hop oil or it's the aroma oil. There's just nowhere near enough supplied to create a nice, flavourful, hoppy, bitter German Pilsner in that kit. They've really scrimped on it. And again with the malt, I mean the malt, there was no profile, no protein, there was no flavour profile of malt in the taste. They've really scrimped on everything, and so just stay away from this kit. I think they do another version where they actually do a 2-tub kit now. That's probably better, but I'm still thinking you're only going to get the 1 sachet of oil, and it's that's going to make or break the beer. So I think that's called Ultimate Brewery Worldwide Classic, whatever the style is. I think they come in 2 tubs, like breeze tubs. Stay away from the 1-tub version, it's just rubbish. Even though it's only 15 quid, it's just rubbish. Get yourself a Cooper's, really. Cooper's is better than this. Yeah, so for all of the beers, and I've got bloody 30 odd of these left to drink, I'm going to have to use isomerized hop extract, 6 drops, 7 drops. I'll put them in the glass before I actually pour, so that it just gets evenly distributed. I'm going to need a squirter. Even though it's really nicely carved, there's just no protein. There's just so little malt in this. There's no protein. I'm not getting ahead, so I'm going to have to use the squirter. It's just a hassle, and you've paid 15 quid for it, plus your dextrose, plus, you know, the weight and everything. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So yeah, don't bother with it. But it's been nice just to play around with the syringe and the isomerized hop extract. So there you go. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, subscribe to Slurpy Dave. Nice videos. Cheers.